Could I get anybody to come up and tell me what you came up with? Anybody come up with a really interesting idea? Could I get a volunteer to, hey, we really came up with something cool. Anybody? Don't be shy. Yeah, come up. Welcome. Good morning. Your name is? Letizia. What did you find?
I am a doctor.
Oh.
So I have to apply this to my patients.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if a medium consultation is 125 euros, and I have 100 patients.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
20 patients will be willing to pay 500 euros, right?
That's right. 100, spend 120, right? Then 500.
I did 125 to make it easier.
125, okay. Yep.
20
Sorry.
patients will pay 500.
Yes.
And 4 patients
Yep.
will pay 2,000
Yes.
for a surgery, for example.
Yes.
And 0.8 will pay
Yes.
8,000.
Yes, which is true.
So I have to make this coffee machine.
Yes. So yes, probably something in the 5 to 10,000 range, right? Okay. So what do you think people would like for that?
I have to think about it.
Well, so let's talk about it, right? So this can be basically the same thing, but much better, right? A much better version. In the U.S. we call this concierge medicine, where
Okay.
you don't stand in line, right? You get higher priority. Everything is done for you, right? You like usually with medical care, I have to go to this place, I have to go to this place, I have to do all these things, but you pull it all together in one place. And here's another thing that could work: is you could sell a membership or a subscription.
To what?
So like 500 a month, perhaps. And
to have services.
They get a certain level of preferential treatment. And affluent people, they want to move to the front of the line. Yesterday I went to Duomo, and I bought the skip the line pass, right? So in your practice, do you have a skip the line pass?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, you can have one.
Yes.
Right? Good. Give her a hand. Give her a hand.
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
I was thinking, thank you. If I make an event, for example, and I have 100 people to come to my event, the first time I will give it for free, and then I will ask for a price for the following, okay?
Yeah.
I was wondering, the price, the higher the first price, and the more the 20% of the people who come will be willing to pay. Does that work, that rule?
So,
for example, if I make them pay, they pay $10 to come to the first free event.
yeah.
So 20% will spend $40, which is very low, okay?
Right.
And to make a $500 event, I have to, very little people
Yes.
of those 100 who spend very little money the first time will come. So
Yes.
I have to higher the price of the first time to make more people spend more money, or not? Does that rule work?
Okay, so that's a really great question. So when you are introducing something new, you have to decide: do I want quantity or do I want quality? Right? So if you charge 10 euros for an event and you get 100 people to come, what you're doing is saying, I have 100 people that think this is worth some money. Like, it's not free. They are actually, we call it skin in the game in the United States, right? Usually, if you're trying to make a profit, that's not the best way to do it because what you're acquiring customers.
I'll have to acquire many customers to make a $500 event.
Right.
So if I want to get right to the $500 event, the first event will be, I will have to sell it for not so cheap, but...
Well, or you can sell it cheap, or you can just say, I have this audience, I'm trying to make some money, I'm just going to sell something expensive. So you could have something that's $6,000 right out of the gate, and maybe you're just trying to get one person or two people. Now, most of the time, when a business is new, this is how they actually pay their bills.
So I work the other way around, starting from here to get to here.
It depends on if you're trying to make money first or if you're trying to build an audience first. So building an audience...
No, I have to build an audience, but I have to get here. So to work it out, I have to find my audience from here.
You have to have an audience. And so let's put it this way. Because this is a great question. It's worth spending time on. Okay, so build an audience, make a profit. Okay, these are actually kind of opposing goals. Okay, so if you want, if having an audience who's listening to you, they come to your workshop, then you charge 10. Okay, if you're trying to make a profit, and you do big. Okay, make a profit, you charge 500, and you do small. Okay, what 80-20 says is money is made from small numbers, not big numbers. Money is made from small numbers, not big numbers. This is huge. And this is always true. Like, you have a little tiny restaurant on the corner of the street, and hundreds of people go in there, but they make half of their money they make from 25 people. Like, there's a story about a guy who bought an Irish pub, and what the owner tried to tell, so he bought it from the previous owner. The previous owner tried to get the new owner to understand, we make half our money from 4 guys. If you just, like, it's a little tiny pub, right? If you keep these 4 guys happy, this business will, and he's like, oh, I'm going to have all these new beers, we're going to have all these craft beers, we're going to attract all these people. He goes out of business because he's not making his 4 guys happy, right? So, now, so let's say you have 100 people spend 10 euros. Okay, well, so you collected 1,000 euros. Well, frankly, you probably spent 1,000 euros just to have the event. You didn't really make any money. But at the event, you can sell 250, 1,000, 2,500 services because they're listening to you. You don't make money on the event. You make money at the event. Now, if you're small and you don't have an audience at all, and you have to eat, like you have to buy groceries, you probably do this. So, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, good. Give her a hand.
Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Perry Marshall. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends.